Hello viewers, this is Sentai Michael from Screen Reviews bringing you a new podcast from myself called The Super Sentai Review. I like OH. I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to break your heart during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change your adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change your adult language. Now, if you're over 18, then you need to go to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, with this and everything else out the way, let's get into the episode. Let's get into the latest episode of Zenkaiger. Of Zenkaiger. I mean Zenkaiger. So basically, the episode start off. We see Kaido at the octopus cart, trying to get some fresh octopus, some fresh octopus ball, yaki, octopus fritters, octopus fritters and whatnot, those, the Japanese octopus balls that they whatever. Kaido was trying to get some was at an octopus was at an octopus teriyaki to get some octopus teriyaki, and he saw the strange dude from the previous episode that turns out to be it's Commander Bastion's son. Commander Bastion is the leader of the chosen Tento dynasty, aka the evil Kai Watch, who's trying to conquer Kai as well. So it basically turns out that Bastion is a Kai Ward, and his son and the dude, his son, the strange dude who claims to be his son is human. So basically, Kaido saw him, eating fried octopus ball, fried octopus teriyaki, near the cart. So basically, so basically, Kaido wanted to get to know him and ask him his name, but he didn't didn't want to say his name. So basically, Kaido kept on guessing maybe the reason why maybe you're some type of famous person, or you a magician, wizard, or something like that. So basically, the dude was like, no, I ain't no damn, kept on saying, no, I'm not either one of those, and just kept on eating his food. Meanwhile, you and the others were at grandma's, at Kaido's grandma's shop, tidying up and helping out around the shop at Kaido's grandma's house. So basically, everything was going well, until Zuan and Gao almost got into a fight over not passing a wag. So basically, Zuan accidentally spilled some water, and he asked Gao, who was washing the dishes, to pass the wag, and he didn't respond to Zuan's request. So basically, they started. Zuan was about to punch the living lights out of Gao, but luckily that Kaido's grandma. So basically, Kaido's grandma, stopped Zuan for Zuan to doing so. So basically, the customer who was at the shop, at grandma's shop, was was heading out. He had some groceries, so basically, Gao decided to help the customer home with his heavy groceries. So basically, he was an old man. The customer was an old man, so Gao decided to help the old man home with his heavy groceries. So basically, and left you and the others to clean up the shop, and Jiren kept on bitching about it after it was done. Jiren was bitching about things Gao forgets that he is a Kai Ward just like us. us. So basically, like, so basically, like, Zuma figured that, that, like, Gao thinking that he's human, but he's just a Kyber just like us. So basically, he's forgetting what he is. So anyway, so basically, the others spotted some foot soldiers attacking the evil foot soldiers attacking some innocent humans and Kyroids, and they went to they walked out and started to fight the evil foot soldiers. Meanwhile, Kaido got the message and headed running towards the scene, and he passed by the dude. So at the octopus stand. So basically, the dude turns out that Kaido. It turns out that Kaido and the dude who is Commander Bastion's son were running towards the fight for the fight area where the other Zenkaigers when the other Zenkaiger were fighting the foot soldiers. So basically, they started to run together, and they got to the scene. It's like, and Kaido was like, and the dude asked, like, what are you doing here? So basically, like, what are you doing here in this fight scene? So basically, like, and Kaido showed his gear line morpher. They said that, I'm Zenkaiger. I'm part of the Zenkaigers. So basically, like, so basically the dude said, so you're part of the Zenkaiger, and also Zenkaiger. So you're Zenkaiger, the leader of the Zenkaiger. Well, too bad. And like, well, don't take this personal. I have a job to do. So basically, the dude took out this evil version of the Gearline morpher that looked like Ging, the evil bird, the evil bird of the king of the chosen Tento dynasty, the leader of the evil Kairoid. So basically, the Gearline morphers that the Zenkaiger used is based off of Sashin, Kaido's robot bird that was created by his parents. But when it comes to this evil bird is based off of Ging, the evil bird that is always by King Bulker's side, Ging. So anyway, so basically he introduced himself to Stacy. He said, "You can call me Stacy, and like, blah blah blah. I'm here to do this." And then he used these evil dark ears to summon the Go Rangers, the first Super Sentai team, to attack the others after they defeated the foot soldier. So basically, he got evil versions of he has just like Kaido and others have, and the other Zenkaigers have Sentai gears. He also has Sentai gears as well. So basically, like Boom was like Both figured that maybe Professor Aigen must have made an evil version of the Gearliner more for an evil version of the Sentai gears, and basically, yes, and Stacy said yes, I was hired by Professor Aigen to take you guys out. So basically, he used another evil Sentai gear to summon the Boken Rangers, and they started to attack, the Zenkaigers along with the Go-Ongers. So basically, Kaido walked up, but and basically Gao came on the scene, and he morphed up and tried to help the others. So basically, Zuran got close to Stacy, and he was about to take Stacy out, and that's when Gao stopped him from taking out Stacy. And and Zuran was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" So basically, Zuran had the opportunity to take out Stacy, but Gao stopped him from doing so. So basically, So basically, and so basically he got doing so. He accidentally, when Gal stopped Zuan to taking out Stacy, Zuan's sword accidentally hit Boone and Magine while they was fighting the Gold Rangers and the Broken Rangers copies. So basically, it's clear that that Stacy's evil Sentai team copies had the upper hand against the Zenkaiger. So basically, Zenkaiger, Kaido, aka Kaido, decided to use the Cockroaches Sentai gear to disappear and retreat back to his grandma's house. Boom. So basically, Gal got yelled at. Zuran, yelled at Gal, I could have taken up that Stacy dude if you hadn't stopped me. And Gal was I couldn't let you do that. So basically, and get and Zero was why didn't you let me take down that Stacy dude? So basically, why, and Gal laughed and left the shop, and and that's when Kyle's grandma, you forget that, you forget Gal doesn't like to hurt humans. So basically, that's the reason why he probably didn't want you to stop you from hurting Stacy, because, Gal doesn't like to hurt humans. So anyway, so basically, Kaido, met up with Gal, found Gal, and his friend, just like Kaido's grandma is saying to Zuran that, the reason, I don't want to hurt any humans, I'd agreed to be a Sentai to stop those evil Kairoids from the chosen Tendo Empire from hurting innocent humans and other innocent Kairoids. But, I never expected to fight any humans, so basically that's the reason why I started doing from hurting that Stacy guy. So basically, Carter say, I don't even know I want to, I don't even know I don't even want to fight Stacy either, but it's our duty to protect this world from those evil forces. So basically, Kaido said, say that I don't want to fight Stacy either, but it's our duty to protect this world from the evil forces that's trying to take over it. And that's when Stacy showed up, and he summoned He summoned the guy. He summoned his evil. He summoned his copies of the Go Rangers along with copies of the Gal Rangers as well. So basically, Kaido said that for I like to talk to Stacy first. So basically, to get my answer. So basically, Kaido said I want to talk to Stacy first and try to reason him. So basically, and Gal was like, okay, I'll hold these guys off. So basically, Gal morphed up and Stacy went to the top of the roof to talk to Stacy, and the others showed up and helped Gal fight off the copies of the Go Rangers and the Gal Rangers. So anyway, everything things were Stacy was so Kaido was talking to Stacy and asking, are you a Kaiwa or are you a human? So basically Stacy said I'm partly. So basically he said that might mean he might be half Kaiwa or maybe half human or some shit like that. So basically, that's when he used his evil gear Zinga Morpher to shoot himself, and he transformed into this evil ranger called Stacy Caesar. So basically, his Stacy Caesar outfit looks like Red Battle J look like Red Battle Japan from the Sentai series, Battle J Fever. So basically, the Stacy Caesar outfit looked like an evil version of Red Battle Japan from Battle Fever from the Sentai series Battle Fever J. So anyway, so basically Stacy introduced himself as Stacy Caesar and started to shoot at Kaido, and Kaido was like, you know what, yeah, I think I got my answer, and he transformed into so basically Kaido transformed into Zenkaiger and started to fight Stacy Caesar. So anyway, the guy so basically you and the others was able to use the Guy Ranger Sentai gear to use the Guy Ranger fighting style to take down the copies of the Guy Rangers. So basically they use the power of the Guy Ranger Sentai gear to take down, gave him the ability of the Guy Ranger fighting style and took down the copies of the Guy Rangers. So basically, things start to. Kaido joined them, and together they used the Go Ranger key, used the Go Ranger, the Go Ranger key to the football attack and took down the copies of the Go Rangers. So basically they used the Go Ranger football attack. So basically they used the Go Rangers, so basically, they used the Go Ranger Sentai gear and get the Go Ranger football attack and took down the copies of the Go Rangers. And that's when Stacy, aka Stacy Caesar, showed up, and he used 4 more gears to summon the Daiyusen Megazord, the Daiboken Megazord, the Magic King Megazord, and the Gao King Megazord. So basically, Stacy Caesar used his evil gears to summon those 4 Megazords: the Daiyusen Megazord, the Daiboken Megazord, the Magic King Megazord, and the Gao King Megazord. So basically the others Kaido was busy fighting Stacy Caesar while the others deal with the 4 Megazords, went big and deal with the 4 Megazords. So basically, the four Megazords was too powerful for the Boom Machine Megazord and the Zuan Gao Megazord. So basically they were forced to separate, and Zuan and the others had no choice but to fight them 4 on 4. So anyway, with a little help from Kaido, so a little help from Kaido, they was able to combine their gear to summon a giant version of the gear line of Morpha, and use the power of the Flashman, Sentai gear to do the Flashman bazooka attack. So basically, if you watch Flashman, this big ass fucking bazooka that started this powerful laser. So basically, you and the others summon this big ass version of the gear line of Morpher, and use the power of the Flashman Sentai gear to do the Flashman bazooka attack, and they took down the copy of these Megazords. But it seems like the day was wrong. And that's when Stacy Caesar summoned more Zords summoned more copies of Zords from other different Sentai teams, summoning I think he summoned 18 more 18 more copies of different Megazords from different Sentai teams, and the episode ended with with the Zenkaiger looking at all the others looking at all the others Zords that that Stacy Caesar summoned to take them down. So basically, this is how the episode ended with Stacy Caesar summoning more different Megazords to take down the Zenkaigers, and the Zenkaigers looking in shock and horror, and this is how the episode ended. So anyway, this was a good episode. So basically, this shit is crazy. So basically, we're gonna go off of a. This was crazy to see it was good to see. So basically, this episode was very fucking good. It was good to see the Diusian Megazord, the Divoking Megazord, and the Magic King and the Magic King and God Megazord again being used in this episode. So basically, shit is crazy, man. This episode was crazy good. So basically, not only we can also get to see more Megazords duke it out with the Zenkaigers as well. So basically, Stacy Caesar was not, Stacy Caesar's debut was also good. So anyway, what do you think about it? So anyway, this was a very good fucking episode. So anyway, what do you guys think about this episode? Was it good? Was it bad? Was it just okay? Please let me know in the comments below this podcast. So anyway, like always, it's Sentai Michael from Scree View, signing off. 1.